everyone, so today's video is actually going to be how I am going to try and create some DIY roof blinds for a conservatory just above me. And we've already been given a really expensive quote from Hillary's Blinds, and it was £1,500 for sun reflecting ones. The point is, it's been so hot in here, and we have an aircon unit which doesn't really work, particularly when the sun is shining directly on top of us. I know that well, my parents have said don't bother spending too much on it because we're not going to have hot weather for that much of the year, but the heat really did start probably about May time. And it was quite cold outside, so we know it's going to be longer than these really hot days anyway. But it really needs to be sorted out pretty fast because it's the best room in the house and we want to get a lot more wear out of it and have a bit of a sitting room. We've already got a sofa bed just there, just to enjoy the sun. And we've got some temporary curtains all the way around, which, come on, it looks pretty crappy. And I'm going to try and do some DIY roller blinds with some blackout curtain lining. We've already experimented doing a test with Velcro patches already. I was dubious about it because stick-on Velcro is probably going to peel off anyway in the heat, and it lasted a couple of hours. Then the other idea was to use some net wires and make them really tight and the whole thing taut all the way across the ceiling, but then we thought about the roller blinds. So firstly, I've laid out my blackout lining and I need to cut it into 3 metre pieces because our conservatory is 6 by 3 metres. So really bad news, I've got to the end of the roll of fabric and we are 5 metres too short, so I've got to now go and chase that up with Dunelm. So I'm really gutted. So it's day 2 and I'm now a woman on a mission. 2.5 metres of 12 pieces of dowel fits like a glove in a mini. So after almost 5 hours of hardcore shopping, going from shop to shop in different town to, oh god, I've been all over the place. I've managed to get quite a big selection of things, so I'll show you what I've got. Scrapping this original idea of having the blackout curtains attached to net curtain wire, and we've gone to Wickes and got 12 18mm pieces of dowel, which are 2.4 meters long. They were £4.99 each. I don't remember the prices of everything else though, but I think those were from Toolstation for some rope, because we're going to put some links in there and tie it all together to the pole using these plier things, Eyelet pliers. There you go. That was Screwfix. I've also got some other eyelets from Dunelm, but they were very dear, so I'm going to go online and see if I can get any cheaper. And then from Toolstation, which is inside our Wickes, I got a pack of 10, I think, of cap ends, so we can suspend the poles from the actual roof. And let's not forget, I managed to get the fabric sorted at Dunelm. Oh, and I bought these as well, which are also for the roof. But I had to buy quite a few different types to suspend the wood because I didn't know whether any of it was going to fit, so we're going to have a bit of a dummy run, and I think tomorrow I will be finishing this. I'm about to head to my favourite hardware store, well, the one that's local, to go and get a good selection of pins because I'm running out and we need to start pinning the fabric together and sewing. I should have droved, I'm totally satched. Clingy jeans and wet feet and a pulling dog. So all of my cutting is done and I'm just going to do a dummy run with 2 scrap pieces of fabric, sew them together to see what kind of seam that I want. So just to show you, I've done my dummy run and I'm happy with the tension settings. So I'm now pinning 2 larger pieces together, and any scrap I've just pinned up temporarily up in the windows to block out any ridiculous heat. And oh, there's my dog. One down, 2 more to go. So now I'm on to the eyelet stage because I've sewn all of the pieces together. To be honest, I've really struggled using this, just punching in eyelets. It started off okay, and I don't know if there's anything wrong with this, but it really hurts my hand. So God help anybody who's got arthritis. So this job is going to be for my fiance. That's why I'm hole punching for him first. And I've also been cutting 30cm pieces of rope, so we're going to tie that to the bars. And last night my fiance drilled the wardrobe holders and cut the dowel, and I'm gotta say I really like the look of that, so hopefully this is going to look perfect. Then just to show you, that's what the eyelets look like. Then we're going to start threading the string through and attaching it to our poles, and we've got 6 of those to go. Oh, and you watched me do a boo-boo the other day. I bought twice as much as I actually need, so half of these are going back.